Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pikmin 2. In the last episode, we explored the very first dungeon, well, more like completed the very first dungeon in the game, Emergence Cave, in the Valley of Repose. And in the process, picked up a treasure that unlocked the second region of the game, the Awakening Wood. In this episode, we're going to be exploring the Awakening Wood, so let's get on down there. Now, you'll probably notice something right from the get-go as we enter the Awakening Wood, but see for yourself here. Good morning. It should please you to know that the purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my hole. That's what she said. The confines of my interior seem to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. Game? You just love doing this for me, don't you? Stand in the ring of light below me and press A to call the purple Pikmin out. Ugh, Jesus Christ. For anyone who has a lot of dirty humor, this game pretty much does it for them. But anyways, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, back to what I was saying before. I'm not going to, like, you know, spell it out yet, but, as we explore this area, for those of you who played the first Pikmin game but haven't played this game, you're gonna notice something about the Awakening Wood that is gonna seem very familiar, you know, to the first game. What the heck are you doing now? Louie, has Olimar instructed you on the peculiarities of the Pikmin creatures? The Pikmin form groups based on color when disbanded with X. Shut up! Grabbing Pikmin with A will also cause them to group by color. Now, for the bonus lesson. After grabbing a Pikmin with A, you can press left or right on the D-pad to swap it for another color. This is the first time you have heard this? Olimar, remember to properly train new employees. Well, you're the one that kind of forced me to have a trainee. I mean, come on, I didn't have to instruct anybody back when my first visit to this planet. But anyways, another new mechanic right here. The Pikmin have drank the yellow nectar instantly matured into flower Pikmin. It appears to have enhanced motor skills. What a wondrous nectar! How intriguing! Like plants, Pikmin mature from leaf to bud to flower. Captain Olimar, you must share the information you have with your subordinate, Louie. Why would I have to share the information? You could just watch it. Although I guess it's kind of hard to watch over from the ship, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so yes, every now and then in this game you will encounter, like, little groups of grass, like, tall grass like this. Whenever you see it, that means that you can have 5 Pikmin go through and pluck the grass. And every now and then, it's pretty random, actually, whether or not nectar comes out, you know, from the grass, so... But if it does, just swarm your leaf Pikmin around it, and there you go, you get flower Pikmin. So, it's very useful. I think you guys will find. And also, these are new enemies. These are called share grubs, I think they're called. Yeah, these are female share grubs. And female share grubs they're light colored like this, and they're completely harmless. They don't hurt your Pikmin at all, but you can still kill them and get more Pikmin out of them, which is kind of gruesome and kind of evil. But you know, especially considering they're really helpless, they really are. But you know. That's just the way life is in the Pikmin universe, I suppose. Definitely not the way it is in real life, but you know, this is the Pikmin universe. Okay, let's sprout more Pikmin here. We're only gonna be able to sprout actually 95 Pikmin for now in the Awakening Wood, but I guess I didn't have to tell you that because the game's already gonna tell you that. So. The first thing we're gonna do while we're here at this new region is basically just kind of go through and deal with all the enemies. Like, first of all, we got a Bulborb right here. He's sleeping once again. Purple Pikmin, you guys are about to discover the ultimate power of the purple Pikmin. Even just 10 is powerful enough to to break the majority of enemies in this game. Just watch this. Watch the magic of the purples. We instantly killed that Bulborb before it even woke up. That is the almighty power of the purple Pikmin. Of the almighty purple Pikmin. Okay. Yeah, don't be all ridiculous like that, man. But yes, they're very powerful, simply put. Like, there's no other way to describe it. They are the most powerful Pikmin in the game, hands down. Like, they are the best for both offense and defense against, you know, powerful enemies. Like, even really powerful enemies, like, you could take them down with one fell swoop with purple Pikmin. So it's just, purple Pikmin are saints. That's all there is to them. They are saints. They are just as much a saint as the red Pikmin were in the first game. Here we go, we got a treasure here. Which is a strawberry. Let's see what the game calls it. Sunseed Berry. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. And look at that! 10% of depth recovered. Yes, every 1,000 Pokos you get, it's going to give you that message. Although it only gives you that message when you're above ground. So you could get like maybe 10 or 20% of the depth recovered while you're in one dungeon, and never get that message until you leave the dungeon. So it's a nice little piece of information. You know, it's pretty small though, it doesn't really matter that much. Olimar, we have a problem. The onion has ceased ejecting seeds. Is that a malfunction? Interesting. It now seems the number of life forms within the onion has increased. Didn't you note that no more than 100 Pikmin will venture onto the planet at once? But I currently observe only 95 on the surface. Could there be wild Pikmin somewhere? Hint hint, wink wink. Alright, so that probably means that we're going to be discovering a new type of Pikmin on the, somewhere here in Awakening Wood, it seems. Alright, well, that's pretty cool. Discovering new Pikmin is always a good thing. And we got something else over here. We got this big group of flowers here. But hidden inside this group of flowers, and in fact another one over there, another group of flowers, are new enemies that were not, well actually they're not really enemies, and this is pretty evil that you kill these guys too. But these are basically butterflies. And sometimes whenever you nestle in a group of flowers, these guys will just come out of nowhere, out of the flowers. And if you want to kill them just to get a few extra Pikmin, be my guest. I'm gonna do that myself, just this once here. I kind of don't like killing these guys for the sake of this Let's Play. Of course, I would do this like on a whim, like when playing this game, but I don't know. I just don't feel like it's necessary to show me killing these guys more than once. So yeah, these guys aren't really worth that much anyway, so why would you kill a bunch of butterflies just to get like maybe 1 or 2 Pikmin from each one? So it's basically my whole thing on these guys. So, but another thing that's I guess cool about them is that when you kill them, they drop nectar, which one could theoretically say that it is their blood, and the Pikmin are drinking their blood and becoming flowers instantly. So you could essentially say Pikmin are kind of like vampires, sort of, because they eat the blood of butterflies. But anyways, in this group of flowers, another like 4 of them, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill these guys. No way. No way. In fact, actually, we're also gonna discover another type of enemy right over here. Inside here is the iridescent flint needle. And this guy, basically, like, the Pikmin cannot harm them unless you throw Pikmin onto it. Like, it cannot be harmed from the sides, basically. And whoa! We just made him jump up to a higher ledge that we cannot get to yet. Okay. We need to move on anyways, because this is getting ridiculous, man. I'm showing you guys the exact same area for half of the day, man. We need to move on. Let's explore new areas. Like this part. This is a really cool thing, because these plants right here, I can't remember quite what these plants are called, but they do, as you can see, they do carry these berries, these tiny little berry looking things. Well, if we have the Pikmin attack the flowers and grab these plant berries, we'll just see where the Pikmin take them. But I can definitely, one hint I can tell you is that they will not use them as food. They will not. Whoa, those berries regenerate fast. Damn, they usually don't do it that fast, but whatever. Okay, so take it to ship. Well, let's find out what they do. Astounding! This red berry contains an ultra-spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential use for it. Bring me another specimen. Alright, so we'll bring in 5 more and see what happens. We've already brought like 10 berries to the ship, so what could 10 berries possibly do for us? Besides having ultra-spicy essence. Alright, we'll get an extra 5 just for the hell of it. But basically you only need 10 for each of the things that we're about to discover here. But this is an entirely new function in this game that's very, very, way cool. It's very radical, shall we say. And while we're at it, let's get the Pikmin started on taking down this wall. Before the game interrupts me. Well, what's this? It looks like nectar, but different color. Ooh, we can spin it around. You are getting very sleepy and you want to eat berry juice. Captain Olimar, my research on the red berries you discovered has yielded a powerful potion. Behold, the Ultra Spicy Spray. Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. Spray it on all your Pikmin by pressing down on the D-pad. When necessary, I can produce 1 bottle of spray from 10 berries. Press start/pause to contact me and confirm your berry count. Look at L on the radar screen. Now, I'll take a look at that later, but I guess I could show you guys the function of the Ultra Spicy Spray once we take down this wall, because it's going to be a lot more useful against enemies, or more like a lot more, I don't know, meaningful using it against enemies rather than just taking out walls faster. Oops, I probably just gave away what it does, but anyways, I'll show it you guys in action here in a sec. But this wall, one thing I've noticed is that, as I play through this game many times, is that these dark walls take a longer time to take down, and that was a given in the first Pikmin game, but in this game it's like a little less obvious. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I mean, like, because in this game you got purple Pikmin in the mix, so, meh. I'm really not sure, to be honest. Alright, just got 1 more layer of the wall to take down. 1 more layers. I shouldn't say layers, not really a layer, I guess, if you can say that. It's not really a layer in the definition of a layer, I guess. Layer, not layer. Come on. Thank you. Alright, there we go. I didn't have to cut, either. Okay, so here's what happens when you spray your Pikmin. And we're about to encounter new types of enemies, too, so this is going to be very useful. So here we go. Let's do this. It's Caffeine! No, I'm kidding. Astounding. The heads of the Pikmin are glowing, and they seem extremely agitated. The Ultra Spicy Spray appears to increase Pikmin speed and attack power. What a discovery. So basically it's cocaine. Well, it's definitely not caffeine, I can definitely tell you that, but it's obviously not cocaine either. Okay, so this is a new type of enemy. I can't quite remember what these guys are called. I actually forgot. But there is another new type of enemy here that I do know the name of, and this is the Creeping Chrysanthemum. It basically disguises itself as as flowers, I think they're called sunflowers. Yeah, it basically disguises itself as sunflowers when it's underground, and then it'll surprise Pikmin as it comes out of the ground really fast, and it eats them. So that's basically what it does. But we were able to kill with no problem at all with the Ultra Spicy Spray and Purple Pikmin combined. Like, combining the power of Purple Pikmin and this Ultra Spicy Spray is really what solves the issue. So, at any rate, we're going to carry these guys back to the ship, back to the Red Onion. Although there's really no point in me doing. Well, the thing is that we're about to go into another dungeon, and if you leave dead corpses of enemies out on the surface, they're gonna be gone when you get back from the dungeon. Like, they just disappear when you're in the dungeons or overnight. So you cannot, like, if you want to bring dead corpses of enemies back to the onions, then you're gonna want to do that before you either retire for the night or enter a dungeon. So just let you guys know that. And now that we've got that out of the way, let's just carry these. Let's just get an extra potion, extra Ultra Spicy Spray before we enter a new dungeon. So we're gonna do that. And hopefully, here's another thing I forgot to mention to you guys. While you're in dungeons, like all the time you're in dungeons, the time stops above ground. So time is no issue literally at all when you're in the dungeons. And that's another thing about this game that the ship was hinting at, where you have all the time you need. Because literally, the majority of the treasures you get in this game are underground. And because time is unlimited when you're underground, you know, because the time on the surface stops, there's really no reason to worry. You know, because the majority of this game takes place in the underground dungeons. Berserk biology sensors are reacting violently. The readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in these depths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. My sound sensors are picking up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Sensors are also showing extreme heat pockets. You may need flame-resistant Pikmin. But my records indicate no such data. Are my records incomplete? Well, I don't know, ship. Let's find out. So, into the Hole of Beasts we go!